goodness, it's me, Lainey, and I'm back, and I'm finally well again. I have a voice again, and I've been cleaning my room and completely neglecting my YouTube responsibilities. Not that I really have them, because it's just for fun, but, you know. But here we are today, and we're going to be talking about me being asexual. Isn't that fun? First of all, people may be wondering, hey Lainey, what's an asexual? And that is an excellent question. To understand anything I'm going to be talking about in this video, you should probably know what that means. To the best of my explanation skills, which are horrendous, you should probably just Google it for a better one, but to me, being asexual is, in the most basic form, not feeling any sexual attraction towards anybody. We're going to be talking about a lot of sex stuff today, so we're not really, I'm going to be saying sexual a lot, but yeah, why am I making this video? Either way, yeah, don't feel sexual attraction. See, like, you know when you see somebody and, like, it's like, ooh, I like that person, they're like hot, or, you know, whatever. I've never experienced that, so can't relate. It's, the weirdest ones are always in, like, food ads, where they always, like, and the girl is, like, sexily, in air quotes, like, rubbing a sandwich on her face, or whatever, or or a burger. And it's just like, to me, it just looks silly. It's like, why? Does anybody find that appealing? I find it a little bit gross, actually. But, I don't know, apparently it turns some people on. Yeah, I'm not good at explaining it. It's really weird to explain something to someone who has never, will probably never experience it. Think of it more like, you know, your family, right? You're really close with your family, you know, you love your family, but you don't want to have sex with any of your family members. Because, you know, you don't feel sexually attracted to them. It's kind of like that, except with everybody in my life that I've ever met, or even people that I haven't met and I just see walking down the street. But on the other hand, I am an artist and I do appreciate beautiful people, so I am aware of what is typically more attractive features because I'm an artist and I really like looking at people. I'm a notorious people watcher. Isn't that fun? But, you know, what it feels like being asexual, I don't know. I feel like I like being all like, yes, here I am, asexual. But I feel like a lot of people are not like that. A lot of people generally don't say that they are, unless, like, they really need to, which is, like, fair enough. There's a lot of other things going on that might explain why me in particular might be more in the asexual spectrum, because everything's a spectrum, you know. There's no like box where it's like, this is the definition, everything's a spectrum, which is very complicated because that means every single person has a different experience, which is great, but also why? But yeah, so like, if you know me for a long time and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm asexual, people are like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Half the time they're like, I don't know what that means, and then I explain it, it's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm a generally very childish person, but not everybody who's asexual is childish, but I'm more childish because of my Asperger's and things like that. Haven't grown up like everyone else, but I believe that's probably why I'm on the asexual spectrum, because of my Asperger's and my general personality. But yeah, when I was in school, it was always really, really awkward because, you know, when you get to like 13, 14, and all my friends started like looking at other people like, and then started getting interested in sex stuff, and I'm over here playing with my Barbies. I realized that I probably shouldn't be playing with my Barbies at age 14. Probably shouldn't still be playing them now at age 19, but it's really fun. I like making little stories for them. It's like we can talk about me playing with Barbies another day. I'll write it down so I don't forget, because I like writing down things. Barbies. Can you hear me writing? Comment down below if you could hear me writing it down just then. But how I discovered asexual, it was a really long, like, I knew that something was up by the time I was like 15, that there was something, like, I wasn't sure what it was. I thought maybe I'm not straight, and then I'm like, but what would it be? I'm not really attracted to anybody, but I didn't know what that would be called. And then I remember hearing something about someone else being asexual, and I looked up what it was, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is me. This is what I am. And so I looked into it more and more, and I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. And I was just like, it's me. This is me. So that's how I discovered I was asexual, at least. Which, you know, it's a pretty boring story. It's not like I knew what it was when I was little, because I didn't know, because, you know, usually when you're like 7 or 8, you're not usually sexually attracted to anybody. That'd be weird. But like, it wasn't like a thing that I even like paid any attention to until everybody around me started being all sexually attracted to other people, and I'm like, can't relate. I think being asexual, I'm more open about it than some other people. Also, I know that I could be saying ace, but I don't like saying it. It makes me feel like I'm a playing card, and I'm not. I'm a person. But it's, you know, it's not much more effort to say asexual. And, you know, some people be even more confused when you're like, I'm ace. I don't know why I put on that accent, but yeah. So that's fun. Fun-dillion. I don't know why I said that either. Oh my goodness. Voiceovers are always a struggle. Even more so when I'm being awkward. One of these days we'll post a really awkward one where I'm just crying about stuff. I know, because I've already filmed it, but I'm too scared to upload it. It might never get uploaded, honestly. It's been sitting around for weeks. But we're talking about me being asexual right now. See, I should have gotten like people to ask me like questions. But, you know, it was mostly because like I've been having a lot of conversations lately in many different groups of people about asexual. I'm like, you know what, I could just like show them this video and it'll be great. I don't know who it'll be great for. Great for me, I guess. I was talking about something. Other people. Yes. I've heard other people say, because usually when I explain to people that I'm asexual, people are just like, oh, okay, whatever. But other people have had some problems, I know, because I've spoken to a couple of them. One person told, I think, their family, and they were just, and then they went to a doctor to see if like there was just a problem in their hormones, And I'm like, what? Because it's just like, because I thought, oh, that's not a real thing, there's probably something wrong with your hormones, and that's why, or it's like, this reason, or this reason, and this reason, and blah blah blah, and there's just all these reasons why it can't be a thing, but there's nothing wrong with them. They're fine. And like, one of my friends I was talking, well, not really a friend, it was like an acquaintance I was talking to, and she said that she was asexual, but she never says it, like never, because guys always took it the wrong way, and she said some like really bad experiences with like sexual assault, because people think that it can be fixed. It's like some fixable things. It's like when, you know, people think that they can fix you for being gay. You can't. Not comparing it, but comparing it a little bit. The thing about asexual is that I don't really know where I fit in, because I don't think I'm just like here chilling, living my life, because I don't feel like everyone else in a lot of ways, but I also don't know if I really feel a part of the LGBTQI plus, so many letters, I don't remember them all. I don't feel too close with that community, because it's like they're all about celebrating who they are and their sexuality, and I'm like, what's sexuality? But you know, kind of just go where you want to go, I guess. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm young, I'm figuring out my life. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, because I know this was just one big rambly mess, as all my videos are. You know how it is. So one big long rambly mess. You probably didn't learn anything. Maybe you learned a little bit about me, maybe you didn't, but seriously, if you have literally any question about any asexual things, I'll do my best to answer them if you don't want to go look on the internet. If you want to know more about me and my opinions on it, as not an expert, but I want to thank you for listening to me ramble for this long. Are you a saint? Maybe you are, but what? Thank you. Sorry, I got a text message. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe, all those YouTube things. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.